Welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. This is Dr. Obsidia. Thanks for joining. Good to see you again. Our colony is moving right along. And we are taking a look at mining out this area and cleaning this out and starting to use it for some purpose. Also thinking about trying to figure out what some of this stuff is over here in the near future too. We're going to have to start thinking about automation as well. We're going to need to build something to get the refined metal. And we're working on that right now in the research tab. I'm going to start thinking about also purifying some of this water eventually, because we are slowly running out of water. Slowly. We still have these over here that can be purified. We do have the way of purifying water, but not from germs. And if you check our germs currently, we got quite a bit right here. Something stored in here that's got germs. I think it's polluted dirt. Is that what's in there? Why did they store polluted dirt? Is it raw material? No, it'd probably be under organic, maybe polluted dirt. Yeah, we don't want to keep polluted dirt in these. That needs to be cleaned. Take it over to the compost. Storage unavailable. Why can't they just dump the polluted dirt here? No, there's just too many of it, like, getting moved over there right now, so that's unfortunate. Temporarily build a system for mining this stuff. Camille's leveling up a little bit. Guys are pretty happy up here and they're dumping out their coal. There's some natural gas floating around up here, but I think it's okay. Okay, there we go. Metal refinery, that's what we need. So we're gonna have to be doing metal refinery here. Yeah. So it produces refined metals from raw metal ore, significantly heats and outputs liquid piped into it. Outputs the liquid piped into it. Duplicants will not fabricate items unless recipes are queued. Okay, so this is going to heat up our water. Now we can pump anything into this, but it's probably going to come out super hot. So we need to have a cooling area, an area to cool. This area right here, once they're done digging it all out, would probably be the best place to kind of manage that. And I said that we were going to use this polluted water for something. That may be the thing that we're going to use it for, but we would like to cleanse it. So we're going to need a holding tank. Need to pump this out and dump it somewhere else. Originally I thought to put it here, but I may hold off on that. And then we're going to see how hot this is going to make it. We got a new printable available. Not sure if we need anything. Let's do the duplicate skill first. Here, Bert. Bert likes tending crops, so we're going to let him go ahead and keep doing that. Her? Him? Look like a she, but I'm pretty sure that's a he. Alright, let's print our blueprint here. Okay, so we can get a care package of fertilizer. We can get this person who's very good at machinery, operating and tidying. We got somebody who's really good at tidying here too. Increased medicine. They are good at medication and fabricating medicine, but they're not good about germs. That's probably why. Having somebody to do machinery is probably something I'm gonna take. Somebody who can operate these things is kind of nice. Yeah, we'll send her on operating machines because we've got a couple of these things plugged in. And let's go ahead and set her up. Now, there was an update recently, and you can see now we can build a telescope and things, but I think that might be the expansion stuff. I'm not sure. Haven't seen that before. She likes doctoring and tidying, so we're going to let her do those before everything else. But of course, operating is the first thing she's going to be doing. Not do the greatest job in the world. Okay, we're gonna let that run over there. We'll probably break this all apart and reorganize it. Time to eat, everybody. We do need to get a bed for her. I think we can probably just copy one and stick it right there, but getting too close to the snore person, whoever that was, May, is going to make it hard for them to sleep. We've got a lot of people running through the bathroom too. It also means that they may miss washing their hands because if these are full, they're going to run right by them. See, we've got people still in there. And of course, if it fills up, that's bad too. Let's see. We don't have too many people on the night shift, and I think that Nisbet here is okay to work the night shift, so let's move Nisbet down here to night shift so we've got more people on the night shift. We'll keep grinding out our research too. Oh, let's see. Wouldn't hurt to have some decorations either. Okay, so actually temperature modulation may be something we need. Especially if we're dealing with temperatures. Leaving your pickled meal all over the floor. There's Nisbet's running away. Sore back from sleeping on the floor for like 5 minutes before she got up. a lot of buildings that lack resources. Farm tiles, micro mushroom. Yeah, this is all stuff we know about though. Eventually going to have to tear this apart so the water will flood down. And once we lose this layer, I'm probably going to build a ladder down here so that we can seal this off. Plenty of polluted oxygen rising up, but you know, we do have some deodorizers near the top a little bit. Could actually drop some deodorizers right in this area too, since they can kind of sit there. We could put a plant there as well, but some of that oxygen's filtering up this way, so we'll go ahead and put those there. Abe gets another level. Okay, so he's all done digging. Let's see. He does like animal husbandry a bit. He also likes carrying things. I think we'll skip out on the husbandry, just give him something to carry. Alright, they're slowly finishing this off over here. So over here, we're going to eventually want to design a metal refinery. Now, we're going to need power to it, and it's going to need water too, and it's going to put out ore. The refined, but we need ore to do it, so it's going to put out refined material from metal ore, whatever metal ore we get. So, and turn copper into, or copper ore into copper. Lyra, she's already maxed out there. And there's not much else she likes to do. So the only other thing we've kind of got her doing is kind of running on the machines. So I can go ahead and give her the operating. And then she'll be able to get down here eventually, maybe get to the rocket piloting down the road if we kind of go that route. Oh, these combine here. Okay. Well, I guess she's not doing that. Oh, I guess we could scrub her later. She is running on some stuff though, so. These things. CO2's building up a little bit there. Okay, looks like they're finished with this. So let's go ahead and deconstruct this top part. Start to take it apart. We're getting a lot of polluted dirt. Maybe we better make a new one of these things. Compost it up a little bit. Okay. up the priority just slightly there. We got a lot of polluted dirt, which is going to translate into polluted oxygen. He's talking about sleeping. Yeah, I like sleeping. Much better than working in this slave colony, eating worms all day. Well, everybody's harvesting. Food's important, what can you say? Okay, so Meep is kind of our person who does tidying. But we could definitely use somebody who does construction too. Let's see, where's our construction at? First, let's find Meep here. Yeah, he does the tidying, and there's building. Yeah, so he is building. He does like doing it. Whoops. But we're gonna keep him on that job as well. Why did they cut that one out? Of course, it's the one that they can't quite reach. Alright, so, let's see. We're gonna need to minimize probably the distance that we're gonna build our cables here. So cables are probably gonna run right along here. Yeah, probably right along here. I'm probably going to build them right through here. That means I would like to start my tile. Cable can come actually this way. Right through here. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to want to build this. And then I am going to want a purifier here because the air is going to spill up this way. And we'll build an airflow tile maybe. Oh, we'll leave it open right now. It's probably okay. We do need to dig this out. We're also going to clear off some of this stuff right here too. And then, like I said, we do want to build our metal refinery. Wow, it's pretty tall. Taller than I expected. It's alright. Put it... Let's give him a place to jump in case we want to build a door here or something. They may not be able to reach up here. Let's be nice and build them a ladder up so they can get the work done. There we go. Just in case they need to get over here. We'll eventually come in here as soon as we can deal with the slime lung. Once this thing's done, we can see what kind of stuff it needs. Now, once they dig this out, they should be able to build here as well. Could make a step. There we go. Oh, look at that. Snore. Right at the edge. Valid construction. Yeah, I know. We haven't built this part yet. Temperature modulation. We'll go with some fine art. Ready to start making this place pretty since we're going to be staying here for a while. Okay, so they are building the metal refinery. I think we're going to deconstruct part of that. All right, so let's take a look at this thing. Changes copper ore to copper. So is that the refined metal that we're going to be using? Is this, in this case, it does quite a bit better than our smasher over here, which we haven't even used actually, rock crusher. So this metal refinery should give us much better quality stuff, and we have plenty of copper, so it might be something that is good to use. I don't think there's any other metal anywhere near us anyway. So it needs liquid input. It's going to heat the liquid up. Let's see. Overheats at 75 degrees. We're not going to talk about energy properties. It's going to tell us how hot it's going to make the water. It's not. I'm just kind of curious about the water that we're going to be using here, whether or not it's going to heat it up enough to kill these germs. But we can use the polluted water. There's no reason we can't. It's just going to be kind of messy. We could make a system to empty out clean water, though, if we wanted to do that instead. Let's see. All right, let me try to put something together here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put a liquid pump down here. We're going to pump water out of here, and it's going to be polluted and filled with germs. It's going to be pumped into here, and then it's going to come out, and it's going to drop here, superheated, just onto the floor. It's just going to fill up this area right here, which I don't mind too much. We can build a bridge over it for now. That means we probably don't need to deconstruct this one. And we definitely don't need a ladder right there. So I think that will be okay, and we don't need to deconstruct this either for now. Okay, so we're going to see how this works out. And I want to see how hot that water gets, actually, as we try to use it, and see if that will actually solve some of our water problems. Now, if that pumps out polluted water that is clean of germs, then we can actually transfer that to to clean water tank and use that as drinking water. May gained a level, and May is one of our operators here, so she's going to be the second operator as we got people running to charge batteries. going to take them a little bit to build all this up. They're making pipe out of sandstone, which is kind of interesting. We might need to think about eventually changing these outhouses into something better, too. Especially if we can start purifying water. But I don't know if it's going to work. This is just something that we're trying. I have a feeling it's not going to get hot enough to kill the germs. It does say significantly heats the water. It's telling us how much. But overheat temperature 75 degrees. We may pump out hot water here and find another way to heat it up even more. I think we no longer need to build this ladder all the way up either. Oh, this is the exit liquid vent. Right here. It's got a little bridge. If I set it up right, the water will pump right up here, it'll go in, and it'll be dropped off right there. It'll fall all the way to the floor here and start accumulating down here. Although I'm thinking I'm probably going to build a little container right here just temporarily to see how that goes. Let's build a little holding tank. Might be able to get some of this. No, can't get that. Keep the research rolling out. High culture. We're still working on getting ready for automation, so I don't think we need to go that far yet. There's an ore scrubber here, but we don't really have rocks with germs on except for the slime. Okay, well, let's keep doing decorations because that's going to be somewhere we want to go. Whoops. A surfboard, okay. Yeah, here. Now this water's still going to come out polluted. That dirt's down here soaking in the water. I don't know if it's clean, but they're using it. We don't need to pump yet, so let's disable it. It's starting to send water out. think it'll just get stuck and stop. Hopefully it doesn't pump it through while the building is disabled. Oh, it's filling up the tank, I see. It needs coolant, so it's filling up the coolant. Alright, well, we turned it off for the time being because we don't need it running yet until we finish this. So we're going to go ahead and build a little holding tank. And just in case we have some polluted oxygen... We'll try to get 10 first. I want to see what the temperature is of this coming out and if it turns into something. Alright, go ahead and turn the pump back on. And let's turn this thing on. Let's see how it does. If this just puts out polluted water that's got germs in it, well, it may be one step towards heating it up. It'll cool off in here, but maybe we can find another way to heat it even more. We have other things that can heat things. How's our water doing? Yeah, it's kind of okay. We've still got this big reservoir over here before we get in a little bit of trouble. But even then, it's easy enough to purify all of these because they don't have any germs, as I said last time. So we can definitely tap into some other sources if we have to. Alright, they're going to start turning things on here in a minute. We're going to see how this does. We're still seeing a lot of polluted dirt laying around. Alright, now we're going. Be interested to see the temperature of that water coming out of there. And whether or not it has germs, because what we're pumping out definitely has germs. Potential load's pretty high on our cable here. Oh, it's gonna burn out the cable. Yep. We're gonna need a heavier duty cable to run that. It did put out one... Oh, we dropped copper ore. Well, that cable's just not going to cut it, is it? Potential load on that's way too high. It just keeps shutting down. Let's see if I can fix that. Okay, we're going to deconstruct that wire because it can't handle the load. It's kind of working though, but it keeps shutting down. I don't know if we can build the heavier duty wire just yet. Carries more wattage where it can't run through walls and floor and tile. Yeah, so that's kind of... I guess we can. Yeah, we can run it. We'll have to run it up along the edge here. It can't run through walls and floor and things, but... we're going to have to... connect heavy-duty wire up here once it's disconnected. Actually, I probably didn't need to do that completely. That's probably okay. Once we start taking it off the battery, that's when things get a little bit weird. There we go. That's going to be an interesting thing. Alright, but we can run the regular wire here to charge the battery at least. Bert's just running the oxygen machine without anything hooked up to it. No batteries or anything. You better just be running forever, you want oxygen. Disconnected this wire here. We have to plug that back in. There we go. Using up our copper ore. Copper ore is a little bit hard to come by later on, but we do have a lot of it here, so there's a lot more down there, and there's some shining all around us and a bunch up here and some over here. So I think we're kind of okay to just spend it to see what we can do with it. Okay, while they're doing that and working, we're gonna see about maybe some furniture, some nice decorations. Let's see. We don't have a... well, we do have a water cooler. They might like some plants or something. Wall pot. How about a hanging plant? That might be pretty. Where can we hang it? Maybe, yeah, right over the top of that right there. And, okay, we'll get to you in a second. You might like a sculpture. A large block. Right there. What about right here? This is going to be made out of sandstone. What do we got for duplicants? Blossom seeds, bristle blossom. We do need some more bristle blossom. I don't think we need to bring anybody else in snores, allergy, gassy person. Good at supplying though, but I don't think we need that. Let's print the blossoms this time. We did need some. I guess we don't anymore. We'll build some more. All right, so now it's finally dripping. Now things are coming out. So let's see. And it still has germs, but they are vastly decreased here. So it is killing the germs, but not as much as we would like it to. So let's see. Water sieve is how we would purify it. Let me take a look and see if I can figure this out. Okay, so we're going to remove this for now and just drop the water back in here and let it cycle. Whoops, spilling water everywhere. Guess there was water in there. That's bad. She's probably covered in germs now. Oh, no, she's still okay. We're gonna have to clean all this up. So this is just pump it and back in here, and it probably will heat this water up, and it'll keep circulating here. So it's functional for the time being. And we'll see how hot it gets the water overall down here as we use it, because it will heat up this tank a little bit. And I mean, one thing I could do is just pump the water in here and just keep cycling it through, and it might get hotter and hotter and hotter, and eventually it'll purify it. But for now, we'll just dump it back in. And we need to deconstruct this too, but I think we can probably turn this back on. Our little project is turning into a major undertaking. This water currently is 28.6 degrees. Output pipe is full. Oh, it's just pumping it in a circle. It didn't actually make a bridge. Alright. Turn it off. We're gonna have to fix this. It's just pumping it in a circle. I made a bridge, but I made the bridge too high. It's supposed to be over this one. So we're gonna have to deconstruct a little bit here and move this down. And we're gonna have to probably drop this down in the tank there. So let's deconstruct, but let's deconstruct only the liquid pipes. And this right here. Would like to copy that and put it lower. Whoops, it didn't copy. Okay. We'll put it lower now. We do have to build a bridge over this. Well, the good news is I can rework pipes slightly. So, whoops, that was an input. Put that the wrong way. Deconstruct it. Let's try that again. There we go. And that will jump over the pipe. We're gonna connect here and connect here, and we can deconstruct another pipe. We don't need that one right there. Okay, we have our first refined metal here. Looks like it's all connected correctly this time, except we got this little bit right here. Now we can turn on the pump. That building's already running. There it goes. Ooh, you're swimming in that water? I don't know if I'd swim in that water. You guys carrying around germs? Yes, you are. That's some dirty stuff right there. Now before we were dripping this down here, but now they're crossing under this, so they're going to get dripped on, so that's not necessarily a good thing. We're probably going to have to lower this down. And put this maybe right in here, I think. Alright, so now our water's starting to get heated up. 30.9, 31. So it is heating up. The water over here, of course, is cooler, but yeah, it's definitely heating up the water a bit. Okay, we want to close this off. Here. Of course, those tiles are going to be it's going to be letting off a little bit of heat as it goes through here too. Well, why are you swimming? Why are you down there swimming? Just because you wanted to make this thing? Make a little slide for him right here. Colony lacks art fundamental skills. Oh no. Alright, well we got some briar seed at least. Somebody needs to be artistic. We have put out our first copper refined. There we go. Our water here is heating up very slightly. That's good. Why isn't the water pumping? Let me take a look at our pipes here, make sure everything's working okay. Is this not on? The pipe is blocked. Oh, why is the pipe blocked? Let's take a look at it again. Does it look blocked? Oh, it doesn't have anywhere to pump it to. There we go. Let's raise the priority on that. Oh. This doesn't need to be that high. Must have deleted that by mistake. Uh-oh. So we're going to deconstruct this. We'll build our ladder. Down. I think they can jump down. We're going to dig all of this out. Okay, so we can't quite get to this. That's okay. We'll build a tile over. Well, here, a flagpole. Nah. Let's just go ahead and do the tiles right now. We want this to kind of fall down into there. Okay, now it's refilling. Everything's working, I think. Hopefully. No power. Okay. Yeah, he needs to run on that for a little bit. Charge that battery back up. That's going to keep shutting down. Okay, then we'll turn on the coal. That's what it's there for. I think we can safely dig this out right now. Let's go ahead and let the water flow. Okay, we still have water. We're good. Water here is now up to 50. Pretty happy, aren't you? I need an artist pretty soon. I'm gonna decorate a little bit. Okay, we'll hold off on the research, let them get their work caught up. We got a lot of water coming in, including the water they're dumping as well. And I don't think, I'm sure this is not going to get hot enough to kill all the germs, but it will definitely lower the germ count. And who knows, maybe if it keeps cycling, it'll get hot enough to deal with it. Uh-oh. Pipe is blocked again. Okay, it started up again. Oh, I better fix that thing if it's gonna break down. There you go. Circuit overload. Oh, it's putting out too much here. Yeah. Alright, let's stop this for a second and let's try to fix that. So this is, this whole line is over, or, you know, going way over where we need it to be. We need a transformer to stop that. Let's see. The problem is I made too much stuff here. I could put it... I could deconstruct this. I don't really want to deconstruct that. Cancel deconstruct. Okay, let's deconstruct this. Yeah, things are gonna break. I think everything, this needs to be shut down at least for now. Oh, I can get the transformer up. Okay, so where's my power at? Right here. So transformer will limit that, and we're gonna have this. Let's see, we can rotate. Okay, and then we need our power again. We're going to, well, at first let's deconstruct. So we want to deconstruct this connection right here. We want it coming off the battery, just to come into this line here. I think this will work. I mean, I haven't really done this before. But this is only 1,000 watts coming out of here. So even though it's demanding more, we're only going to give it 1,000 to charge the battery. So the battery can be charged at 1,000. Now, if I set that up right, I may not have. Oh, this is the output, I think. Let's check the line. I may not have done that right. Because the power has to go in and then come out here. We only want 1,000 coming out. It's setting 1,000 down the line there. But I think this is the out. I'm gonna have to fix this. So give me a second. Okay, we're gonna take care of these wires first. Gotta watch the potential load when it's all turned on. Okay, so what we want instead is this is the in right here. So we're gonna want this to be plugged into our generator. And we want this out right here. We need a wire bridge. Let's rotate that. This is 1,000 coming out of here. So whatever's going in, no matter what it demands, only 1,000 is getting through this whole system here, is the kind of plan. I'm not sure if it's going to work. Oh, it says this potential load is very high on this wire here. Thought anything coming out of this would, well, we'll see how it does when it's done putting it all together. Alright, we got another duplicate skill. Does anybody like art? Not necessarily. Alright, critter ranching. You get your critter hat. May need to move everything over and then just tell it only 1,000 can come through this whole line. Potentially that's how much is coming through, but right now there's nothing. So we'll see what happens when we fix it. It's saying it could pull all of that through here potentially, but only 1,000 is being limited to charge this battery. That's the thing. So technically, I should be able to turn this back on. We've earned a new achievement. Hey, a morph hatched. Cramped and a little bit glum. Get a little too many of them, we may have to start knocking them off and eating them. Or we can expand the space some more. I don't mind having a bunch of these guys for our coal. How's our coal doing? Yeah, it's getting pretty full. They're cramped, but they're not overcrowded just yet, so we don't have to kill them just yet. If this doesn't work, I'm going to have to figure it out and put it together, and then the next time you'll see it in the working order. We'll see if it works here. Alright, we're going to turn everything back on now. Oh, enable building. Because the coal generator is trying to help run this, but I would just like the battery to do it. Okay, so May's gonna flip this thing on. We're gonna see how it's going. Oh, it's overheating up here. The other part's doing fine. It's just this top part of the wire is running too hot. Look at that battery drain right there. It's just sucking out that power. Oh, it's breaking down this thing. Or the wire, maybe. Alright. Well, it is working. It's just not working very well yet. Our water is heating up overall. It's killing the germs some. You can see the germs are only 100,000 there, versus on this side there are almost 1 million. So it is cleaning it a little bit. Oh, we've got some leakage here. You guys better clean that up. Alright. Thanks for joining. In the next episode, I'm going to work out this transformer thing. You're going to see it working when I start the next episode. So you guys take care. Have a great day. Thanks for joining me for this longer episode. And see you in the next one. You guys take care.